Hey VC, Rock Chica here. Wanted to jump in on Beth's, not contest, but she's doing a thread of favorite soundtracks. So I have my top 10 soundtracks here, and we'll go ahead and start. Now these first six are in no particular order, but definitely top 10. So here we go. We're just going to go from alphabetical order. We'll start here. And the first one is American Graffiti. And the reason why this is in my top 10 list, when I was in elementary school, American Graffiti came out and Grease also came out. And all the songs on this album are great. Of course, 1950s, 60s, oldies but goodies, so you can't go wrong with American Graffiti. Next, we have FM. And the reason why this is in my top 10 is because of the song FM by Steely Dan. This is the only place that you can find that song, is on this soundtrack. And of course, they have all sorts of other great people on here. Steve Miller, Bob Seger, Tom Petty, Eagles. So great soundtrack of 70s rock. So that's 2. 3, of course, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, one of my favorites as well. Know this soundtrack front to back. Love singing it. Every once in a while I'll come out with a reference to a song on this album. And either you get it or you don't. So Rocky Horror Picture Show, one of my favorites. Let's see, what do we got here? Another one here, Fast Times at Ridgemount High. This, because of, it's got great songs on here. Don Felder, what is it? Tom Petty's on here too, I think, isn't it? Billy Squire. It's got really good songs the whole way through. Quarter Flash. That classic. So definitely Fast Times. Next we have Pretty in Pink. One of my favorite songs on here is the Susan Vega song, Left of Center. And of course you have Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Just all sorts of good 80s music on here. Next, we have Streets of Fire. This is another great movie, great soundtrack. And here we have it in the back. The Fix, the Blasters, Dan Hartman, Ry Cooder. So really good soundtrack as well. Okay, this is definitely number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Times Square, one of my all-time favorites. So let's say it's definitely top 3 right here. Maybe top 4. Anyhow, this soundtrack is just amazing. It has such a great lineup on here. Roxy Music, Gary Newman, Susie Quattro, The Pretenders, The Ramones, Talking Heads, XTC, Joe Jackson, The Cure, Patti Smith Group. Just such a great list of songs. Lou Reed. I play this over and over again. It never gets old. Okay, so now, of course, Prince, Purple Rain. So this might be number 1, I would think. Just based on the number of times I play this over and over and over again. So Purple Rain, probably number 1. And number 2 or 3, 9.5 Weeks, Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke in this. And this has some great songs on here too. This has John Taylor, Do What I Do, Luba, Brian Ferry, Corey Hart, Devo, Eurythmics, Stuart Copeland. This is another one that I play over and over again. So definitely. And of course, had to include Pink Floyd, The Wall. So there you have it. Not in any particular order, but definitely within the top 4. Pink Floyd, number 1 most likely. Purple Rain. Tied for 2 and 3 is 9.5 Weeks and Times Square up here. And just so you know, this is the soundtrack section of my collection here. And I have it divided between older soundtracks over here, along with Sesame Street, Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Rogers. And then we have old soundtracks, and then about here, here's Woodstock. So about here we come into the 80s type soundtracks up to about here, I think. Here. So that's Xanadu. So that's like 79. Anyhow. And then from here is Elvis. So this soundtrack collection, I need to kind of go through it and decide which ones I really want and get the ones that I'm missing. So there you have it. Thanks, Beth. I hope you enjoyed this, and see y'all soon. Bye.